Hello everyone, welcome to this second last topic of module 6, that is viewing and downloading the file returns from the GST portal. In this topic, we are going to see the importance of file return access and how to view and download the different GST returns from the GST portal. So before we proceed, let us see what we did in our previous session. So in our previous session, we learned about the job work reporting under GST, that is Form ITC 04. We learned what is ITC 04, what is the importance of ITC 04 and to whom ITC 04 is applicable. So ITC 04 is reporting of job work. Job work means any treatment or process undertaken by a person on goods belonging to another person. Then the principal is the one who sends the goods to job worker, and all the movement of goods is tracked by the principal, and ITC 04 is a tool to track such movement of goods. So ITC 04 captures the movement of goods sent for job work, then it also captures the goods received back from job workers and also goods movement from one job worker to another job worker. Then we learned about the periodicity of filing ITC 04 form, that is where the turnover of the principal is up to rupees 5 crores, then he has to file ITC 04 annually, whereas if his turnover exceeds rupees 5 crores, then he has to file ITC 04 half yearly. The due dates being 25th of the month succeeding the half year, or in case of annual returns, it is 25th of April of the next financial year. Then we learned about what are the details that are required to be furnished in Form ITC 04. Details like challan number, challan date, then description of goods, HSN, quantity and other such details are required to be declared in Form ITC 04. So let us now proceed with today's topic, that is viewing and downloading of file returns from the GST portal. So in this topic, we are going to know about how to access different type of file returns, then how to download the summaries and full returns, and how to retrieve PDF and Excel version of file returns. So why view file returns? So viewing and downloading of returns is important to verify what we have filed in our earlier period, then to cross check the turnovers and the taxes that we have declared in our returns for the purpose of preparing for annual return, then for responding notices issued by the GST department or the inquiries raised by the GST department. Then it is also important as it is used as a record during the audit or internal reconciliation, and it supports the input tax credit matching and compliances. So the GST portal maintains the full archive of our submitted returns and they are available to be downloaded at any point of time. So navigating to the file returns. So to view and download the file returns, we have to log into our GST account. After logging into our GST account, we have to navigate to dashboard. Under the dashboard, we have to go to returns and then to view file returns. There we will be asked to select the financial year, period and return type. There we have to select the return that we want to view or download, that is GSTR1, GSTR3B, GSTR4, GSTR9, CMP08, etc. Once selected, the portal will display the filing status as filed or not filed, then the date of filing, then ARN, that is the acknowledgement reference number, and the return summary and action option, that is either we want to view or we want to download. So let us see how to view GSTR 3B and how to download the return. So first we have to log into our GST portal using our credential. Then we have to go to return dashboard. Then select the return period. Under the return period we have to select GSTR 3B and click on view option. There we will see a detailed summary of outward tax liability, input tax credit claim, interest and late fee, and payment details, that is cash versus credit. We can view the entire GSTR 3B return, or we can download the return in PDF format for our record. Similarly, for GSTR 1, the process is almost same. We have to select the relevant return period, then click on view under GSTR 1 return, and we will get the summary page with different tables, that is B2B, B2C large, B2C others, exports, credit debit note. Then below the main tables there lies the amendment tables. There we will find amendment in B2B records, B2C records, then debit note amendment, credit note amendments, advance related amendments, and everything. So we can click on each title to view the detailed data therein, and we can download the Excel file or PDF file to be used for our record or internal reconciliation. So once we have entered into any of the return, we have multiple options for downloading the same. We can download the returns in PDF format, which is ideal for sharing, printing, or attaching in any responses or communication to the GST department. Then we can also download the same in Excel or CSV format, which is useful for analysis, reconciliation, or adjustment purpose. Also, we can download the GST returns in JSON file, which is used in the offline tools to access voluminous data. So to download, we have to open the return, click on download, and under the return summary, we have to select the PDF or Excel option. Then for GSTR1, we have to click on download detailed summary. Special returns. So other returns like GSTR 9, that is annual return, then CMP 08 is the quarterly return for composition dealers, then GSTR 4 is the annual return for composition dealers. These returns can also be downloaded in the same manner. So for annual return, the option lies in the return tab. Under the return tab, we have to go to the annual return option, and from there we can choose the financial year and download the annual return. Similarly, in case of annual return of composition dealers, we can download the same through the return tab. So it is always advisable to download the returns at the time of filing only. So tips for compliance: maintain folder wise data for each financial year. Match GSTR 1 and 3B on a monthly basis and use Excel downloads to reconcile with your accounting software. Then compare the inputs claimed in GSTR 3B and corresponding GSTR 2B at the end of each month, so that any differences can be adjusted in the subsequent period. Then for GSTR 9 filing, refer to the full set of monthly returns, that is download the yearly returns month-wise and prepare a summary of the same to prepare the annual data. Then keep ARN number for each return. They help in tracking communication. And finally, the most important, avoid to rework by reviewing filed returns before responding to GST queries. So to summarize, all returns viewable on GST portal. All the returns filed by the taxpayer are always available on the GST portal. It can be downloaded in PDF, Excel, or JSON format, and it is very crucial for transparency, audit, and GSTR 9, along with for any communication with the GST department. So before concluding this session, let us quickly see how to view and download the different returns on the GST portal. So here we have logged into our account. We have to go to services, returns and view file returns. Then we have to select the financial year. Say we are selecting 24-25. Return filing period. Since we are filing monthly return, we will select monthly. If we want to see the filing status of annual return, then we will select annual here. So monthly. Then month. Let us select for the month of July. Return type. Here we can view 3B and also we can view GSTR 1 return. So here let us check for GSTR 3B. Search. Here return type GSTR 3B, financial year, tax period, acknowledgement number, date of filing, mode of filing and filed by the proprietor. Then view or download option we can view from here. Here. This is the return we have filed. So we can download the filed GSTR 3B return by clicking on this tab. Once we download the return, it will open up automatically. Similarly, let us see GSTR 1 return. Returns, view file returns. Again financial year 24-25, then monthly, month for the month of July. Let us select GSTR 1 and search. So here GSTR 1 has been filed. This is the acknowledgement number, date of filing, then mode of filing online, then again view. So this is the return GSTR 1 we have filed. We can again download the return by clicking on this view summary option, and here at the bottom we will find the download PDF option. So we can download the return from here. Next, let us see returns and track return status. Let us see the tracking of return status. So for the financial year 24-25, let us search for the entire period. Here we have acknowledgement number, then return type, then financial year, then the period, date of filing, the status is filed for each return and mode of filing is online. So this way we can view the filing status of returns. Next, let us see where we will find the annual return. We have to go to services, returns, and here's the option for annual return. Here we have to select the financial year for which we want to view the annual return and download the annual return. This SSE hasn't exceeded the threshold limit for filing of annual return, so we have not filed any annual return so far. Here, if this annual return has been filed, so the status would have been coming as filed. Then we would have clicked on the GSTR 9 option and we can download it from here. Next, TDS and TCS credit received. We can view the TDS TCS credit received from here. Say for the period 24-25 March. This is the TDS and TCS credit received. We can download it from here. So this way we can download any returns from the GST portal that has been filed. So there can be scenarios where you are unable to claim the input tax credits due to the bills not appearing in your GSTR 2B return. So in such a case, you can confirm if the counterparty has filed his GSTR 1 return or not. So for that, all we need to have is the GSTIN of the counterparty. So let's see how can we search the filing status of other parties. For example, let us copy the GST number. We have copied this and let's log out from this account. We have to go to home. Here's the option of search taxpayer. We can search the taxpayer using search by GSTIN, search by PAN, search by temporary ID, search composition taxpayer. So let us search by GSTIN. So we have to enter the GSTIN of the counterparty and we have to enter the CAPTCHA. Search. So this is the GST details of the counterparty, and here show filing table option. On clicking on this option, we will be redirected to the filing status of the returns of the counterparty. So let's click on this. For financial year 24-25, let's search for the returns. So here, so the counterparty has filed all the returns till March along with date of filing and filing status as filed. So in this way, we can check the filing status of any party that belong to our business and see if they have filed their GSTR 1 and GSTR 3B return or not. So that was it for this session. Thank you.